Students, my name is Sumaya Al-Badr. I'm an English teacher from Palestinian schools in Qatar. Today I will present with you Unit 8, Period 1 and 2. The title of the unit is Good News from Doctors. Okay, now before we start the lesson, we will discuss the new vocabs of the lesson. Open your box, page 18, please. This is our lesson. The title of our lesson, as I said, Good News from Doctors. Before we start our lesson, we will discuss the meanings of the new vocabularies. Okay? Now, before we start discuss the meaning of the new vocabs, I wanted to listen to the pronunciation of the vocab, listen to the audio, and try to repeat after it.
Unit 8.
Okay, now let's discuss
Unit 8, Period 1, Activity 1.
Anxious, anxiously. Diary, event. Fill, whole. Put off. Rapid, rapidly. Reason, recover. Relieved, shocked. Suffer.
Word formation.
Deep, deeply. Operation, operate. Worry, worrying.
meaning of the new vocabs. The first one is anxious, anxiously. The meaning of anxious is nervous or worried. Number 2, diary. Yes, it is a book which one keep a daily record of events. Event, something that happen or take place. Fill, yes, cause to become full. Whole, a hollow place in a soiled body. Put off, cancelled. Rapid, happened in short time. Reason, a cause why something happened. Recover, return to normal state of health. Relieved, recovered or pleased. Shocked, surprised. Suffer, hurt emotionally and physically. Deep, for down. Deeply, this is the adverb. Totally or extremely. Operation, noun, or operate, it is the verb. Yes, operation is surgery. Operate, the verb, doing a surgery. Worry or worrying, worry is a verb and worrying is adverb. Sad, fear, upset. Worrying is upsetting. Now, go to page 20, activity 1 in period 2. You will try to complete this dialogue between A and B by using the new vocabs which we took. Okay, I will give you 3 minutes in order to read this activity and try to complete the sentences with the correct words. Start, please. Okay, my lovely student, let's check your answers. The first one, A. Great, you managed to get here in time for the wedding. B. It's because I wrote it down in my diary. I always forget things if I don't. Number 2. A. Summer and Anas became. Yes, it is deeply worried about Walid and the operation that he needed. B. Yes, and it was very anxious time for their families too. Number 3. A. Everyone is very relieved that the operation went so well yesterday. B. And I hear, yes, that he's recovering fast, so maybe we can visit him tomorrow. Okay, my lovely students, you have 1 minute to check your answers and correct the mistakes of them. Now, let's go to activity 2. Read and complete the summary. Add other new words from period 1. Make any changes needed. Now, you will use the vocabs which we took in period 1 in order to complete the sentences in this activity. I will give you 3 minutes in order to start. Start, please. Now, let's check your answers, my lovely students. Number 1. Recent medical test showed that the reason for Walid's problems was a hole in the heart. No one had thought that he was suffering from this, and so the Ramal family were very shocked to hear the news. It was a very difficult time for them as they waited, anxiously for the operation. That all suddenly changed with the very dramatic, events of today. It started when another operation was put off. As a result, the doctors decided to fill their work with schedule instead with operation that Walid needed. To make this happen, the hospital had to act rapidly, and they quickly called the Ramal family. They explained that their medical team wanted to operate immediately and called them to the hospital. Now, you have 2 minutes in order to check your answers and try to correct the mistakes of them. Okay, my lovely students, let's back to period 1. Okay. Activity 2. Let's discuss these questions before we start the lesson. Look at the picture. Now you have a picture in page 19. Okay. In the passage, answer the questions. I will read the questions for you. Number 1. How have you met the woman on the right before? Number 2. Who might the woman on the left be? You met her last year. Number 3. What are the 2 women doing? Number 4. Where does each one seem to be? Now you have a picture in page 19. Okay. Now you try to answer these questions. You have 2 minutes. Okay, let's discuss the question. The first one, how have you met the woman on the right before? Yes, she's Jinan Rashid. Do you remember when she was meeting Dr. Al-Maqdisi in first semester? Yes, she's a reporter. Yeah. Number 2, who might the woman on the left be? Yes, she's Samar Ramal. Okay, she's Samar Ramal. Number 3, what are the two women doing? Okay, they are talking in the phone. Yes, look at the picture. They are talking in the phone and they are happy. Number 4, where does each one seems? Picture 1, okay. Samar, she is at a hospital. Yes, we can see a nurse and the doctors. And Jinan is in a house or flat. Yes, because look, it's a house and she's holding a baby. Maybe she's a girl. Okay. Now let's go to that. Okay, my lovely students, what's the title of our lesson? Yes, it is An Anxious Day. Now I will let you listen to the audio, then we'll try to discuss the main idea from this text, okay? So try to be focused with the audio. Start, please.
Period 1. Activity 3.
An Anxious Day by Janan Rashidi. I first met Sama and Anas Ramal nearly a year ago when I was writing about patients at a Palestinian hospital. They had just become the proud parents of twins Dima and Walid. Since then, we have become good friends and I have loved seeing the babies grow. But recently, Walid began having worrying problems. He was always exhausted, and his heart often started beating rapidly for no reason. Everyone was shocked when medical tests showed that he was suffering from a dangerous condition that is often called a hole in the heart. An operation was scheduled for next month. Then came today. This is my diary of the day's dramatic events. 08:15. My phone rings. It is Sama. She tells me that someone else's operation has been put off, and the doctors want to operate on Walid instead. The hospital wants them to go immediately. Their families do not live locally. So Sama asks if I am free, and I ask how I can help. She wants me to look after Dima. 08:45. I reach their apartment and they are about to leave. Sama tells Dima that I have come to play with her and she tells her to be good. Then they go. The waiting begins. I fill the time with Dima as best I can. We play a little. I feed her. We go out to the park. She cries. I tell her that the others will be home soon. She sleeps. And all the time, I am anxiously wondering whether everything is all right at the hospital. 3 p.m. Sama finally calls. I quickly ask how the operation went. Perfectly, she says, and he's recovering well, but things were much more urgent than they thought. Today's operation saved his life. She sounds tired, but deeply, deeply relieved. Thank God for modern medicine, she says quietly.
Okay, my lovely students, our story is about Ramal's family. We have Samar and Anas. They have twins, Dima and Walid. Walid recently began having worrying problems. He had a hole in his heart and he needed to make operation quickly. Samar asked Jinan to look after her daughter Dima. Okay, the end of the story was perfect because the operation was successful, and Walid recovered. Okay, now let's go to page 19. Okay, listen and do the task. I will read the questions for you and will try to give you some time in order to answer them. Number 1, confirm or correct your answers, activity 2. Number 2, say why the people on the left of the picture are where they are. Number 3, read the heading, say whether the anxious day seems to be ending well or badly. We had listened to the text. Now I will give you 2 minutes in order to answer these questions. Now let's check your answers. Confirm or correct your answers to activity 2. Yes, we did it. Number 2, say why the people on the left of the picture are where they are. Because they are at hospital. They're at the hospital because their son Walid is having an emergency operation. Number 3, read the heading, say whether the anxious day seems to be ending well or badly. The answer, yes. The answer is yes, it seems to be ending well because Walid did his operation and he is recovering now. Okay. Now, let's go to activity 4. Read and complete the notes. I will give you 2-3 minutes in order to read the notes and you try to complete them. Start, please. Okay, my lovely student, let's check your answers. The problem Walid has a hole in the heart. Yes, excellent. Number 2, the operation Walid needs. Yes, heart operation. Number 3, the help Jinan can offer. Yes, looking after Dima. Number 4, the result of operation. Yes, excellent. It saved his life, Walid's life. Excellent. Now, I will give you 1 minute in order to check your answers and try to correct them. Okay, my lovely students, this is the picture. Let's go to the picture. This is the picture for Jinan and Samar. Here in the left, she's Samar. She's in the hospital. She is calling Jinan on the right, the woman which holding Dima, and she told her that the operation succeeded. Okay, and Walid is recovering now. Okay. Now, let's answer these questions. Activity 3. We have 8 questions. I will give you 5 minutes. Read the passage and read the questions. Try to answer them. Start, please. Now let's check your answers. Number 1. How did Jinan first meet Samar and Anas? Yes, she first met them when she was writing about patients at a Palestinian hospital. Number 2. What health problems did Walid start having recently? Yes, he was always exhausted and his heart started beating rapidly for no reason. Number 3. When did Samar and Anas expect the operation to happen? Yes, they expected it to happen next month. Number 4. Why did it become not possible for the doctors to operate today? Yes, because someone else's operation was put off. Number 5, why did Summer ask for Jinan's help instead of her family's or her husband? Because, yes, their families do not live locally. Okay, number 6, what did Jinan do to keep Dima happy and busy? Yes, she played with her, she fed her, she went to the park with her, and she told her that the others would be home soon. Number 7, about how long did this go on before Summer's call from the hospital? It went on for about 6 hours. Number 8, why was it so important for the operation to happen today and not next month? Yes, because his condition, was more serious than they thought. Now I will give you 2 minutes in order to check your answers and try to correct the mistakes of them. Okay, my lovely student, now we will come to end this lesson. Thank you for watching. I hope you get benefit from this lesson. See you next time. I'm Sumaya Al-Badr from Palestinian schools in Qatar. Thank you very much.